can't see what I got on the board here, but so that's why we created that Excel spreadsheet for you, so you can look at that as I'm talking about this. But here's the question I just asked in class. Is this segmentation of your market? In other words, is the rack rate group a segment? Yes, it is. It's people who are willing to pay that rack rate. That's a buy/use decision of something. Okay. For example, it may be people who got there at the last minute, and they had no other choice but to pay that rack rate. You've got a business meeting. Like me as a speaker, sometimes I get jobs at the very last minute. Well, we got to pay sometimes the highest fare on the airfare, and also the highest hotel rate because I have no choice. Got to be there. I mean, my clients pay for it, so I don't really care. But so but that's a segment. Now I may have wanted to be in another segment, but I couldn't be. So why would people pay? I mean, why would people be part of the rack rate segment? Why wouldn't they all say, hey, why am I going to pay rack rate? I mean, are there people who just pay the rack rate and don't ask any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, there are people who can get that, and maybe they're getting something extra for that. But why wouldn't somebody, if a discount is open, why wouldn't somebody say, well, I'd rather have that discount?
They might be unaware of the discount.
They could be unaware of the discount, sure, because you wouldn't have marketed to them necessarily. And who would you not market that discount to?
The people that have the money to spend.
People who have the money to spend it? Yeah, possibly. Mm-hmm. Very good. Who else? In other words, can anybody get these discounts?
No.
Can anybody get a AAA discount?
Only if they have AAA.
Only if they belong to AAA. So you see, these discounts, what we're doing is we're going to put qualifiers on them so that people have to qualify to get these discounts. Why are we willing to offer AAA members a discount?
So they can continue using AAA?
Yes, because we're partnering with AAA, and if we're a AAA partner hotel, then all these people who use AAA will hear about our hotel. Yeah. Now, people who belong to AAA, do they travel a lot?
Majority of the time, yes.
Yeah, they travel more than people who, like, if someone doesn't belong to AAA, what does that probably tell you?
They don't travel at all.
They don't travel. They don't drive. And if you have a hotel on a place where people are driving by it off a highway, is it likely that you're going to attract AAA type people there? Yeah. Now, what if your competition has a AAA discount and you don't?
They'll be more prone to go there.
They'll be more prone to go someplace else. I mean, it depends. If you're the Ritz-Carlton and they're the Motel 6, it's not the same clientele anyway. But still, I mean, you're not competing that way. But if you're a Holiday Inn Express and you've got a Comfort Inn or something like that, I mean, and one of the orders offers AAA discount and one doesn't. On nights of non-peak demand, when both of you are offering that rate, then people will stay there. So we want people to have to qualify for these in some way, but these discounts give us, the hotel, an advantage. We book more rooms. Remember, go back to perishability. An empty room, does nobody any good. When Harris Rosen decided to build hotels, or not build hotels, he bought defunct hotels down in Orlando. He's a couple years older than me. He graduated from the hotel school a couple years before I did. And he arrived, I think I told you about him, he arrived in town on a bicycle. He had nothing. He had nothing. He was a front desk manager at a hotel, and all these hotels were going bankrupt in Orlando because everybody had overbuilt. This is before Disney became, and before Orlando became a convention center and all that kind of stuff. And so he was able to buy these hotels from the bank for next to nothing, and he started selling rooms, he didn't care what people paid. And he would take $6, $7, $8, $9 a night. His properties were full all the time, while other properties were empty. The thing is, once they were in there, then he sold them meals, he sold them tickets, he sold them all these other things, rental car things, he had all these agreements with people that he made money on, but in order to make money on it, he had to have his rooms full. So, I mean, that's what he did. I mean, it doesn't always work, but that happened to work for him. Okay, so I just want, so when you're looking at this, and you watch the video just before this, understand that these discounts that people offer, these are strategic pricing decisions that we do, and when we do that, we're actually creating a product, because a lot of times we put a restriction both on who gets the discount and how and when they can use it. So we're actually creating a new product there, or a new service in our case. Okay? And we're selling it, and this is how you make money in the hospitality business.